Yeah, well, just like Allen Dulles was sort of established a government in exile against JFK, the Dulles brothers basically established a center of opposition to Franklin Roosevelt and his Wall Street reforms on Wall Street. They represented the sort of creme de la creme of Wall Street. And when FDR starts to institute and implement his New Deal reforms like the SEC and Glass-Steagall and all of that, Foster convenes his top clients in his office on Wall Street and just says, well, ignore these. Ignore these reforms and we'll prevail. So there was this sense, again, of FDR being an illegitimate presidency, a presidency that should be resisted. And out of that kind of, I think, defiance and treasonous kind of attitude towards FDR, yes, this plot did emerge that was backed by some, corporate heavy hitters, some major names. Dupont, I think, was one of them, Remington. And they go to this former military hero, Smedley Butler, who has addressed the bonus army in the past, this great march of soldiers demanding their pay from World War I. And they saw the kind of electrifying effect that Butler had on the troops. The troops believed in Smedley. They knew that he was on their side. And so these plotters, these corporate plotters against against Roosevelt, thought that if they could convince Butler to do that, and this time they would arm the troops who marched on Washington, then they could overthrow FDR. Well, Smedley Butler went before Congress and testified about this. He was mocked in the media. Henry Luce's Time magazine, made it out to be a farce, the whole thing. And it was largely ignored by history. I did write a book, a graphic history for young readers about it, called Devil Dog. But it's another amazing piece of American history that gets somehow lost and repressed.